Hey there, happy Tuesday to you. Lee here from The Hidden Why. Hope you're having a fantastic start to the week. I hope you've got a fantastic week planned ahead. I think it's really important to spend some time on that planning process, not just for the week, but for each day as well. Something that I'm really putting effort into to try and get better at, because I think there's a lot of overwhelm in the world at the moment, in our daily lives as well. There's a lot of expectations, external expectations on what we should and shouldn't be doing, and a lot of internal expectations on that as well. And I think there's a lot of, hardship. I mean, things seem a little bit stressful in the world today. The bigger picture, if you look around, and the cost of living and the stresses of day-to-day life, and there seems to be a bit of a level of dissatisfaction amongst us as well. And I hate to see it and I hate to say it, but that's probably going to be the outlook for the next few years. There is some global concerns on the economic front as well, and there's going to be some big changes. I don't think it's all doom and gloom. There could be some very positive aspects to that as well. Actually, I was speaking to a gentleman the other day, and he was saying he feels it's quite positive, the outlook going forward. There's going to be some changes, but he says it's quite positive. But regardless of all that going on out there, I think if we just want to be a little bit happier, have a bit more meaning, a bit more joy in our life, and take away that overwhelm, I think we can achieve that, because there's a lot that we can still do to control the way our day plays out, the way we live our lives. And I think it's important to remember that, because yes, there's a lot of chaos and stuff going on outside, external expectations, you name it. There's a lot going on out there. But if we can just bring it back home for a bit and go, okay, well, what can I do in my control to really just help amplify my life and to bring me a little bit more joy in my days, even if I'm not quite happy about where I'm at or what I'm doing, or maybe I've gone through some challenges, personal challenges myself. What can I do today? What can I do this week to really help amplify that? What can I do to make myself a little bit happier? And I talk about it all the time. I think we need to sit down and just plan and have a look at our values and have a look at our goals and go, okay, well, it doesn't have to be this big dream and everything happening all at once. We feel like we have to be doing all this stuff. But I can tell you, there's a lot of stuff that we don't have to be doing. And one is, scrolling through social media. How many people are you seeing walking around the streets or sitting down, wherever they're going through, whether they're going to the bathroom or walking down to an appointment, sitting down with a friend at a cafe, on their phones? We can scrap that and really bring a lot of satisfaction back to the table. And if you look at the average person, what they're spending on social media, you'll probably find it's like 60 to 120 minutes a day on average. And that's not creating content for people, that's consuming, right? And if you look at that over the length of a year, that's a lot of time that you could be doing other things that will actually bring you a deeper sense of joy, because that scrolling, it doesn't bring you joy. Yeah, there's some entertainment stuff on there. I get them guilty of that. But there's a lot in our lives that I think we could remove. And if we really look at our values and our goals for life, and then look at, okay, what have we got in life at the moment? I often think that we've got all that we need to be quite content. And it's just a matter of connecting with those things in our lives and showing gratitude towards those things, and then doing less of the unnecessary and doing more of that which actually brings us joy. And I think if we can plan our days, look at our values and goals, and then plan our days around that, I think we will ultimately find more joy in our life. And that's what it's all about, The Hidden Why. Guys, check it out, my podcast there. New segment coming soon as well. We're all about living life more fully, having more meaning, and finding more joy. Have a great day ahead.